That is a stunning piece of wood. I would have never thought in a million years that would have ended up coming out. Don't even see it very well because it's so shiny, the light's reflecting off of it. But I took that bit. So this is the project. I'm calling it my prehistoric bowl, as you can see from the title. The reason being is because it's old, chunky and rough around the edges, just like me. So sticky and horrible. So yes, so yeah, nothing else to say really. It's failed. No good. So I'll see you guys next week. Fresh new project, one that works. And take care. Speak to you soon, and bye for now.
Good afternoon, you lovely people. Hope everybody is well, and hope you really enjoyed yesterday with those long day. I caught some of them this morning that I didn't get a chance to watch last night. Some absolutely amazing makers on Virtual Crafty Show or Festival yesterday, and like everybody said, a massive thank you to Carl Jacobson, Jamie Page, and Mr. Dale Kirkwood for sorting it all out. And I know Dale does a lot of the IT for the website and all that, so a massive thank you to all three of them for putting on such a fantastic show for everybody to watch and entertain us all. And we know a lot of work goes into it, so thank you guys for that. Today, as promised, I have the pieces that have turned up for doing the fruit. So I have a blank here I've made. I made this ages ago, so I'm going to use this up. It's about 100 mil square. So we're going to turn that down to I think about 75 mil wide by about 75 mil long, and then we're going to have to make a jam chuck to finish off the ends. So bear with me for that. But first of all, before we start, I don't know if you guys know, but Jigsy of Jigsy's, hang on, see if he's in there, Jigsy Shed did a giveaway on Instagram for his 500 followers. I was lucky enough to win his burn bowl. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't had a chance to open it yet. So I'm going to open it live. Hope it's all right, Jigsy, to do this. But
rub it in everyone's face?
Yeah, just to rub it in everybody's face. No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this live and we'll see the Jigsy's bowl as I see it. So here we go. Drum roll, please. So we've got plenty of, let me get the bin over, I don't want that all over the floor. So I've got some Watsits, we'll be alright with them.
Oh yeah, keep them, might need them. Keep them.
Alright, calm down. I'm putting them in a bin. Yeah, alright.
Which do you want?
Whatever. So, let me get rid of this.
Whatever.
So this is Jigsy's bowl that he did for his burn project on Daniel's challenge. Is it the YTCCC 2021 challenge, hashtag should I say, and this is what he did. Absolutely beautiful piece, really nice. Grain effect in there is really nice. Signed by him.
Oh, that looked nice in my hallway.
YTCC 2121 Ash. So thank you so much, Jigsy, for that. I really am honoured to win it, and I hate to say it, but that's the second competition I've won this year. The first one I won was Jake Thompson's pen blank giveaway, and now this. So this year looks like it's going to be a good year.
Do a lottery.
Yeah, do a lottery, I think. So thank you very much for that. Really, really nice. I'll get some pictures of that and get it on Instagram and Facebook and make people this. But like I say, Nick says we'll put that in a hallway with all some of my other pieces. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for sending that over. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah,
I like.
one of your daughters might pinch that.
Yeah,
Go
no, they're
with
not.
the youngest, the oldest bedroom.
No, not gonna have it. So let's quickly go back. So, are you going to go through chat or do you want me to go through
Well, I'm making coffee at the minute.
All right. I'll go through
chat.
I'll go through chat for a change. Right. So let's see who we got in. So right from my top of my chat, we have Andy H. This is not who came in first. This is just what the quickest on my chat is. So Andy H, Barry Woodturning, Colin Izzard, Gerald the French Turner, Lawrence, Neil Gold, Mark. Morning, Mark. How are you, sir? Mike, you. Gerard, said Gerard. Pete Lake, morning Pete. Let's have a look. Andy H. Robert Nye. Ian Leonard, I said Ian, I think.
I thought you said on that list not everyone come up.
No, I haven't got the participants list. I've got my chat up. Andrew from Wyvie Woodsheds. Brian from Woodhart Turning. Good morning, gentlemen. Or good afternoon now. John S. Colin, Wood Risery by Colin. Hi, Colin. Robert Dolman. God, you lot can talk. Nick Castle. Hi, Nick. Good morning, Joe Senior. How are you? Hope you are well. And good morning, Glyn, if you're there. Or good afternoon, Glyn, if you're there as well.
Hanging, I don't.
Yeah, hanging. Martin from
really bad reputation, isn't he?
Martin from Forking Hours. Hi, Martin. Hope you're well. Hodgepodge. Hi, Robert. How you doing? Robert Dolman. I think I said you, but Robert Dolman. Benjamin. Hi, Ben. Let's have a look. We got Ben.
I always think of Jamin.
Brent Bearcroft. Hi, Brent. Barry's Wood Creation. Hi, Barry. Let's see who else we have. There's quite a few. Patrick Hanley. Hi, Patrick. Hope you are well. Karen Dolman. Hi, Karen. Hope you are well. Let's see what else we got.
I'll only half do your coffee because you're used to that, aren't you?
Okay. TJ Turning. Terry. Hi, Terry. Nice piece, Terry. Yesterday, I really did like the look of that. I might have a bash at one of those. I might have to sit back and watch it again and watch and have a go at one of those. John S. Jigsy, hi Jigsy. Like I say, thank you so much, Jigsy, for the bowl. Absolutely stunning piece. Really love it. Dad, Richard Benton. Dad, you've gone to Benton again. I don't understand why you've gone from Benton or Bunton to Benton, but hi, Dad. Hope you are well. Hope you're in too ill from your jab you had yesterday. Now we know where you are with the government tracking. Steve Scott, hi Steve.
Did you tap into that and send him this way so we can paint my bedroom?
Barry's, I said Barry, said John. Nicola, my lovely wife, is in. Hi Nicola, how are you? Hope you are well.
I've done something wrong. Why you call me Nicola?
I think that's about it.
I promise I'll make all your coffee.
Daniel, I can never pronounce your
Dubois.
Dubois. Daniel, I'm launching my burnt bowl challenge bowl this afternoon at 4 o'clock. After the live, I'll send you a link for it, so you can tag it into your hashtag page. I think that's about it, to be honest. Oh, Mike from Midnight Joker. Jimbo's in. Hi, Jimbo. How you doing, bud?
I miss you, Jim.
Yeah. Alex Lambie. Hi, Alex.
Give me hugs. Could do one of them right now.
Paul Smith. Hi, Paul. I think we've got about there. Doug Miller. Hi, Doug. How are you, sir? I see Douglas Mogerman and all. Hi, Douglas. Yeah, I think that's it. That's the bottom of my chat.
Do you want that cleaning out, even though you only put the same coffee for it?
Yeah, just rinse it through, yeah. Right, so I think that's everybody in the chat. Anybody I've missed, I do apologise. Just chuck your name in the chat, and Nick will shout it out when she gets back to her monitor, because at the moment she's making coffee. So, oh, Steve Ellis. Hi, Steve. Oh, Jennifer. Good afternoon, Jennifer. Hope you're well. So, anyway, like I say, we're making an apple. like I promised last week, we were supposed to do it, but the bits never came. But they came through the week, so we'll make an apple. Keith Circular Wood. Hi, Keith. So, like I say, this is a piece of oak and mahogany. As you can see, hey babe. As you can see, the mahogany is thicker than the oak. So it's a 15mm slab of oak, and then it goes to a 25 slab of mahogany. So hopefully it's going to give us a little bit of a zebra look. I was going to do it that way. Actually, do you think I look better that way? What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon do it that way or that way? So we do it that way so the stripes go vertical, or do we do it that way so the stripes go horizontal? What do you reckon?
Apparently there's a note in the box from Jigsy.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to read it in public.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sorry, don't knock your coffee. So let's have a look. What we're going. Vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. Hello, we're going alternating. Corner's a corner. No, you just being silly now, Martin. I did think about actually making one of those free-wing bowls out of it, from there to there. But the wife wants fruit. Horizontal. Mark's saying horizontal. Let's see what we've got. How many horizontals have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 horizontals, 7 horizontals. And verticals, 1, 2, 3. Looks like horizontal wins. Sorry, guys. So, that way. So put that in the centre of there.
I don't know the last person you said hello to. Sorry, I'm being a bit
The last person I said hello to was...
Dr. Bob's on. You didn't say him, did you?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Gentleman Woodturner, Colin Izzard. You said Lawrence, didn't you? Neil Gould, Mike
Yeah,
Hughes. Anyone who we've missed, welcome to the chat.
I think
Just
I
been one of them mornings, I'm afraid, that has just not gone to plan.
That's not very central.
You said Wivey, didn't you? Wivey Woodshed. You didn't
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah,
Brian
Andrew.
Hartwood.
Yeah.
Brian at Hartwood Turning.
Yeah.
John S. I don't think you said him, did you?
No, it's been a mad morning this morning.
Yeah, it's not gone how we wanted it to go, but hey ho, we're here.
Yeah, like I say, I've been rushing around trying to get my burnt project finished. I got it finished yesterday morning. Edited the video partly last night and this morning. Just uploaded it before I came out. Oh, hi Andy. Andy Bespoke. Hi Andy, how you doing, bud?
Hodgepodge, did you say hello to
Yeah,
him?
I said Hodgepodge.
Patrick Hanley.
Patrick, no. Good morning, Patrick. I didn't want to go over anybody's premieres or lives, so I put it on at 4 o'clock. I don't know. It's only about 11, 12 minutes long, so it's not a very long video. So if I've gone over anybody, I do apologise, but obviously you haven't got to go and watch it. Go and watch the lives or the demos, because obviously that's more important than the video. You can go back and watch it anytime. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Bob said it's snowing in Detroit.
Oh, you lucky man.
So, yeah, just welcome everybody.
Yeah, welcome.
It's nice to see you all.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rough this around to 75mm, or just over 75mm, and then we'll see what we get. So I'm just going to use rough and gouge, go overhead. As always, guys, if there's any questions, chuck your question in the or check a cube before your question, and then we'll Nick knows what she is doing.
I doubt it.
So let's get this turned up.
Welcome everybody anyway. Neil Gould said it's now coming down by the bucket load.
Oh. They cancelled our snow warning for tomorrow.
Which you're upset about, aren't you?
What?
You didn't get a chance to go build a snowman, did you, Rave?
I ain't the snowman I want to go out in the truck in it.
Oh yeah.
Oak is definitely harder than the mahogany, for sure.
Neil's in Somerset.
Oh, is he?
Neil Gould. Barry said your camera's spot on.
Nice.
Ian Leonard said, what parts were you waiting for to make this? Was it the stalk bit?
I was waiting for the narrow live centre and the narrow tailstock centre. Because the only ones I got are big and chunky, and I wouldn't have been able to get a sweep round for the head to the...
Daniel, Tournage Dubois, having fun in the snow in a truck is always awesome.
Oh yes, it definitely is.
Is he in this country?
No, I think he's in America. Oops.
Wivey Woodshed said snap, but not much here. Where are you, Wivey?
Cool. Blimey, that's hard.
Clive Rogerson.
Who?
Clive Rogerson. He must come. He came on last week.
Hi, Clive.
Clive.
Thanks for coming over.
I said hi to him. I don't like to miss out anyone. Hodgepodge watched all of the 16.
Really?
Yeah. Wivey said he's in Somerset as well. We love Somerset, don't we? Oh, he said he literally didn't sit and watch all of them. He's doing a bit of turning.
Because I caught up on the last 2 or 3 this morning.
He had to do some dishes to please the wife.
We've still got a little bit more to go. We're nearly there.
So Mike Hughes put Neil, Andrew and I are all in Somerset. Neil Gould put, my other half has pulled the electric cable out of the connection box to my workshop, so no electricity to the lathe.
Is that on purpose or?
Baz is on Real Simple Things.
Hi Baz, how you doing, sir?
Apparently Clive won a hat.
Yeah, Yorkshire Grit hat. Yeah, Glenn was given a hat. Glenn gave a hat to everyone, not gave a hat, but said to everyone who was on the Makers Festival yesterday that they could do a giveaway of a hat, and Glenn would supply it. So Glenn is a star. He supported the show, or the festival yesterday by sponsoring it for the. I think he sent all the Makers Yorkshire Grit or something. So very kind of Glenn. So I need to take about 20 minutes for that.
Did he say hello to Gary Letizia? Probably not.
I don't know.
Don't mean that name ring a bell. Cornish Made 1982 is on.
Hi.
Said, sorry I'm late. Hi Cornish. We
I
don't
can't
know
remember
your name
that.
yet. We haven't got Cornish's name.
No, if you can put your name in the chat, Cornish.
If they want to, might not want to.
Or if
They
you
might
want
to stay
anonymous.
Anonymous. I think
Mark.
Shush a minute. I think we need to start doing bets. If I get the amount of people right that come on the chat, you should cook tea, and if you get it right, then I'll cook tea.
Sounds like a bum deal to me.
Well, I win all the time. That's the only
Exactly.
thing.
That's what I mean. I'm sure Mark said the girl's Cornish maid was. Now let me get this right. Kerry? No, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Right, another 10 mil. That took too much off there now.
Sorry if anyone's asking any questions. I'm just
Oh, 76 mil. That's near enough for me, John.
I'll be
Right.
there 1 second.
I have a mouthful of coffee. Oh, Katie. I was close. Katie Cornish maid is. Good morning or good afternoon, Katie. Hope you're well.
Is it? No, it's Kate.
All right, Kate. God almighty. Right, so I'll use this as my top.
Just nice to have a name.
So I'm going to start curving that around. And then obviously I'm not going to be bringing that right down because we don't want that whole length. I'll try and leave just a little tiny lip of this oak where it comes over. So you
Must
just
have
got
been
like...
giving away several hats. Clive Rogerson won one, so did Richard from our
Yeah, there was one for
Spinning.
every maker. Every maker
Oh,
who'd
right.
done a demo, they had a hat to give away. And then obviously bring it in the bottom here. So what we'll do is I'll get a gouge, 3/8 bowl gouge, and I'm just going to try and bring that, shape that from here over. So only take all this out of the way. Now I will be honest, I've never ever turned an apple before.
AH Bespoke said he's clearing the space in his workshop to finally get his lathe set up.
Yeah, Andy's put a new wall up, I think, in his workshop. Like I said, I've never turned an apple before. So this is going to go one or two ways. It's either going to be an epic or an epic fail.
Do you want Mark to put the link in for your thing later?
What's that?
The thing you're doing later?
I don't know if it's up, is it? This camera keeps glitching again, don't it? Look.
Yeah. I just see that caught me eye as I was reading this.
I don't know if...
Oh no, it is Katie, not Kate.
I was going to say, see, you blame me.
No, I was just reading.
So I'm going to take a little bit more off of that so we've got less oak on the top of that. Is that camera still glitching or?
Sorry, I'm trying to read through the, just because I've been on my phone and I'm now trying to read through. Right, Adam from I Love Woodturning's on.
Hi, Adam.
He's put hello all. Clearly didn't get enough turning yesterday. You're all addicted to it. Pete from Twisted Trees is on.
Hi, Pete.
He's put good afternoon all. I was considering a drive down to Pembrokeshire Beach, ice cream by the sea, then Sunday dinner on the way home, but decided to come here instead. Be cheaper.
Right, so.
Fred Taylor.
Hi,
He
Fred.
won Wayne's competition.
Bit teeth in them. So let's have a look at that.
Yeah, every now and again, as I'm reading, I can just read it, see it glitching out the
Yeah, I
corner
don't know
of
why
the
it's
eye.
glitching again. Blooming thing.
Steve should do his own hats as merchandise with a hole in the top.
Funnel hat.
Benjamin said that.
Oh, calm down, Steve. You're getting
What do
carried
you
away,
mean,
so.
Colin? He put, I'm cursed on YouTube. Twice my answers have been missed. Lol. What do you mean? Was that like yesterday or do you mean today? If it is, put the question on again and we'll sort it. Daniel wants to know how many captive rings are you making for Pete today on that apple?
None. I've never done a captive ring and I don't intend to.
Adam put, hey all, looks like the whole crew are here. I won the bet. I won the bet. No, no. It will be an oak apple. Right, Clive's asked a question. Is that a 25mm steb style live centre?
No, 16mm. They're both 16mm, mate.
Yeah, the camera keeps flicking.
Just
Oh
unplug.
no, Andy's got a splinter in his finger.
Oh no, Andy.
Colin said he loves Pembrokeshire. He's got family down there.
Alright, so let's just try and get a bit at the other end.
That is Andy H. That is glitching quite. Why is it glitching?
Because there's a pain in the backside, that's why it's glitching.
Daniel said, have you checked the USB port just to make sure it's all still plugged in all right?
Yeah, it's the power supply out. For some reason, one day that'll be absolute mega. Another day that'll just be a pain in the backside.
Colin said the Makers quiz yesterday. Makers quiz and yesterday he was 2 ahead of Ian. His answers got missed.
That is the trouble because chats go at different paces. That's the trouble we have with the Battle of the Makers. So just bring that in a little bit.
Cornish maid said give it a wiggle.
Give it a wiggle. Give it something.
Yeah, we know the picture looks a bit dark. He's tried to mess about with that and that.
Who said that?
Richard, our JK Spinningwood. We said that looked a bit dark, didn't we? And there weren't much you could do.
Well, I can light her up a little bit, but it's going to be...
We think we know what the problem is. You've got to get rid of that light. Mind you, that's not going to stop the glitching, is it?
Well, there's a current going through the light in there, so...
Okay. So that's your job for the week, mate.
Yeah, I've got to do something. I can't keep having a glitch like that.
No. Colin Izzard said, what glue did you use to bond the pieces together?
I used Tight Bond glue, like I always use. I never use Tight Bond glue. Just the normal water-based interior glue.
You're concentrating, ain't you? Because you're...
Well, I've never turned an apple before, so...
If you can bear with the glitching, sorry, he will sort that out.
Is it still doing it really bad, or...?
No, yeah, just then. Well,
Bloody
I'm
thing.
obviously behind you, so...
That's his
Again,
epoxy lathe
yeah.
doing it. I'm sure it's the lathe interfering with it, because when I turn the lathe off, it stops glitching.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So there you go, I'll turn the lathe off and it won't glitch now. Got a little gap in there. Well, not a gap, you see glue in there. So that's the actual lathe that's causing it to interfere. Pardon me. So,
It's about every 15 seconds.
yeah, that's the lathe. See, now I've turned the lathe off, it's not doing it.
Well, obviously, I'm behind you, so I can't see that. But you need to run your lathe. I've never done it before. Why is it?
Well, I have. It's this lathe. It's every now and again it does it for some reason. Right, so I'm using a spindle gouge now just to try and create the bottom of the...
anyone who's joined the chat if we missed you before. Don't like to miss people out.
I'm going to try and get a bit better shape on this. Oh, calm down, Stephen. So I just want a little bit more curve on here because it's a little bit square here. So I'm just going to try and take a little bit of this out. Does that look apple shape or not?
Answers on a postcard, please.
Answers to P.O. Box. I think that's too long. I think it might be too long. It's nice and smooth anyway. Right, so from top here, it wants to be down here somewhere. We need to take that bit out there. But obviously can't finish that off until we get it in a jam chuck properly. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a parting tool. Just clean that, flatten that out a little bit. That look a bit better.
Clive said the audio seems okay.
Yeah, that's the lathe.
Hodge said it sounds funny.
What does?
The audio.
Video? Audio, you mean?
Audio, he put.
Is it everybody else or is it just Hodgepodge having issues?
I don't know.
So, do we need to take that around a bit more?
No, Brent, it's not time for a new lathe. Hodge put everyone else's audio sound funny. Benjamin put that's just Steve's accent, Hodge. Douglas has just come back from his lunch.
Right, Douglas. High spot in there.
Terry said it needs to be more round.
More round.
What about Mark? Come on, Mark, where's your comment? Because you did a nice apple. Ian Leonard said the sound's good there. Pete said it's fine there. Hodgepodge said it's just his headset. Jigsy said audio's fine his end. Hodge said it sounds normal on the laptop, so it's obviously Hodge's end. Steve Scott said audio's good.
Right, so what do you reckon to that shape?
Clive put Terry, I reckon the glitching is a can't we say it? Subliminal.
Suppressor?
No, subliminal message to us. This is apple shaped.
Like I say, it only does it when the lathe is spinning. As soon as you turn the lathe off, it's fine. Oh, that's a nasty one.
Mark is now an international pole dancer.
Poor old boy. Poor old Mark.
Richard RJK said Wayne also had issues with the lathe interfering with one of his cameras, I think. That's nothing to do with the internet, is it?
No, it's not the internet. It's this lathe. It's the modulator inside this. It's the controller inside this lathe causing issues. I might have to do something to insulate it a bit better.
Joe's put some pictures of the apples on there for you so you can see.
Oh, thanks, Joe. What's
Mark
the tomato at the end?
They're apples. Red and green. Mark said needs to tape it in at the bottom a bit more.
So that's no good as it is then. What do you reckon now as it is? Does that
Find two apples the same, you have to go to Tesco. Yeah, right. Joe said slightly thinner lower down.
Slightly thinner lower down here. Okie doke. So if it goes wrong...
Tommy said he's going to have a fit if that glitch gets faster.
Who said that?
Tommy's workshop. Robert said it looks like an apple to him.
So I'm just going to thin this out a little bit more. Since Joe
right,
wanted...
just a minute. I have Woodturn Adam said my internet used to do that. The inverter was the issue. I fixed it with some ferrite cores on the power cable into the inverter and motor. Amazon. rings, clip-on suppression filters.
Oh, I'll have a look at those. Thank you very much, Adam. Thank you.
Benjamin put, try wrapping the entire lathe in foil.
Yeah, tinfoil.
John Scarborough's on. He put, late to the party today afternoon, everyone.
Hi, John.
Joe said yes, in answer to her thing.
We go a bit closer.
Hodgepodge said you need to get a solid colour also, Steve. Never seen a striped apple.
Are you?
You know, Steve can never do nothing normal, you know.
Yeah, but I did it all the same. Everybody, that'd be boring, wouldn't it?
Jack's Gimeno was on.
Ooh, that
I don't
sounds
know how you
painful.
say that. Sorry, Jack.
Jack.
No, Tommy, don't keep telling him it's his lathe. He does not need a new lathe. I'm not falling for that one. I need a new bathroom. Stuart Hayes and Mank Turner's on. He said it's a bit pear-shaped at the moment because he's still got the bottom on it.
Cores on it. Do you want to do that? Right, is that better, Joe? Obviously, we're going to cut a bit off of there. We're going to cut a bit off of there. Does that look more like an apple? That's better, Mark, he says. Thank you, Mark. A bit fruity today. Oh, sorry. Right, so I'm going to sand it. So we can get it roughly to where I want. I might sand and seal it as well, actually, to be honest. What am I going to sand it with? I'm just going to sand it with some Abranet. We'll go from, what we got here, 100.
Steve Lemon's on, said sorry he's late.
Hi, Steve. Go from 100 to 400.
Debbie says it looks awesome.
Thank you, Debbie.
That's from Colin, Wood Wizardry. Barry said new lathe is needed. No. Nikki, bring him an apple so he can copy.
Who's that?
Florence said that. We should have bought an apple out, shouldn't we? Mark said that's better. Clive said, can you do wood turning in a bathroom? Steve Scott said no chance. Nikki. Benjamin said, right, I'm actually going to have to go and get an apple now. It's made me hungry. You got to make sure it's a striped one though, Benjamin. Douglas said, what type of apple is it? Yeah, Cox is probably...
Cox up.
Cox's apple. It's about right. Andy H said that's looking better. Midnight Joker said, I know what you mean, Nikki. It's terrible when your bathroom doesn't match the light pole. IDR wood turnings on. Did he leave a message?
Hi, Ian.
He put, hi all, sorry I'm late. Steve, call out clear and drains. Lovely.
Nice, been there, done that. Horrible job.
Daniel said, Tones Dubras said, I need to get my coffee and breakfast, so I'm awake to earworm for Harry.
Harry. So 240.
Tommy said you could turn a sink.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. They look really cool. I don't
John
think that look quite right in the next cans now. So
John Scarborough put, I need a new lathe, but probably looking at a second-hand one due to the finance restriction, in brackets, the wife.
I know you feel, mate. So let's get a bit of 400.
Strip the top piece to look like the stem. Barry said burn it. Might go on the fire yet, who knows?
Well, you got a 400. Oh man, what's going on here? You got no 400 Abranet. So we'll have to Yorkshire grill it. We'll Yorkshire grill it instead. I'll sand and seal it.
Right, so you know when you order stuff, you've got to decide, do you have coffee or Abranet?
Abranet, definitely. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some sand and seal. We've got a little bit of a gap there.
Hodgepodge said, sounds like a fair trade, Steve. Go remodel the bathroom in a couple of days and you've got yourself a new lathe.
You lot get me in trouble. Mark, make me buy gougers.
Lawrence just said, not all apples are the same as human beings. That's right, Lawrence. Douglas Mungham started a new hashtag. New bathroom for Nikki.
Great.
I've been looking already, I tell you. With the toilet, we might. Oh, the sink's fine. Need a
Toilet's
new
alright.
tap.
It needs a new
Toilet's
seat on the
alright. Need
toilet.
a new seat. The shower I want out and back in. New shower boards and new flooring in the bathroom and a new unit. I need a cabinet,
So she don't want much, you know. She don't want much.
which Steve could make because he's a wood turner and he's a carpenter. Steve, you could drill a hole through the apple and then it'll be a big light pole for Nikki.
Oh, that was a stupid move, Stephen.
Mark's put right. Sorry, full attention now. Was on the phone. So I should think so, Mark. Come on. Daniel's put hashtag bathroom lathe trade. Colin said, where you ordering your lathe, Mark? I ain't started any of my vegetables.
Yeah,
I've
this
got
is
to
more.
do it because if not, we
I've
won't.
just ruined my safety glasses by covering them in bloody sand and sealer.
Is there anything we can clean it with?
No. Right, so that's D-nib this. Then we'll get some Yorkshire. Oh, I didn't need to put D-nib it really if I'm putting Yorkshire on it, did I? But I want to fill that crack in first with a bit of super glue. So I'm going to use
Your
a bit
daughter's
of
awake.
some super fine super glue just to run in this crack. And
Don't
then
want a big crack, do we?
No, I don't want big crap.
Crack, not crap. Is the bedroom painted yet? Nope.
We're in lockdown. Dad can't get over.
No, I don't want him risking it, not with me working in a school. Once lockdown's over, might ask father-in-law nicely if he'll come and paint my bedroom. But he's quite high risk, so I wouldn't risk him. And I work in a school, so there is no way would I risk him coming over.
So let's get a bit of medium in there now.
New bath could be a Valentine's present. What, from me to Steve? Because you suggested it the other way, Kate. You mean you're going to fall out?
Be a marvellous Valentine's present if she had got someone to come and do it.
Colin said, ooh, like the yet. The bedroom hasn't been done yet. Douglas said, are you dipping that in toffee?
Yeah, toffee apple.
Pete said, snow and hard here. Panic at first, but I have 4 litres of vodka, so we'll all be fine.
He's got his stocks.
Andy H. has returned and said, my wife keeps saying she wants a new bathroom. I only did it 30 years ago. Can't see any problem with it. That's like Steve. He don't believe in decorating regularly or
Well, what's the
doing
point?
anything. He's terrible.
That's just
And do you know what? He works in other people's houses and the jobs he do are absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of what he does. And then I look in my house and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, you make it sound like we live in a dump.
We don't live in a dump because I keep it nice and clean and tidy and make the best of things. But you just don't put as much love and effort into our house as you do other people's.
Shall I tell you why?
Because you don't get paid, I know. But I pay you in kind. Come on.
No, I'd rather have the cash. It's more enjoyable.
Right, that's it. Divorce. That's what he'll be getting for Valentine's Day. Divorce papers.
Oh, best present anyone could have.
Gonna get Chloe's double bed out the shed. You can sleep on that.
Right, I've got super glue all over that now.
Oh, Joe said, shh, don't tell Glyn, but she's been looking at new kitchens.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another job I want doing, but there you go. The bathroom's more important. I don't want it leaking through the ceiling.
Right, so I'm just going to put a little skim over that just to take that super glue off.
Hodgepodge put you need a bigger lathe to turn a toilet seat. Walking out just put CA finish.
No. No. Just let that dry off because it's quite a bit of glue in the middle of that, so just let it dry off a bit before I'll have a mouthful of a coffee while I'm doing it.
Anyone give Mark any ideas what he could do tomorrow for his live?
Let me have
a banana.
No. Let me think.
Why do you say it like that? Because he's really good.
Because principles.
What do you mean?
Let me think. I'll explain later.
All right, okay.
Let me think.
And AH Bespoke said, "Can't hold on, can't Steve paint?" Right, Steve can paint. Steve chooses not to paint.
Steve would rather put hot pins in his eyes than paint.
He'd rather get his poor, I don't mean to say it, but old dad to come and do it. You know, supposed to be retired. Poor old boy.
But it keeps him going. I keep him young. So
Heat
what
Lake
can
said you could. Oh, that's a good idea. You could always make a worm coming out of the crack.
That's a good idea, actually. I like that. What's going on here?
TJ put, "Blimey, Andy, that went long ago. Why'd you shoot a new one?"
Right, so let's get this round off. Put my glasses. Is these safety? Can I see through these or not? Have I got to get another pair? No, I can't
So
see through them. Let's get another pair.
Mark Colin said, "How about an immersion bowl, Mark?"
I've got another pair in here somewhere. I'm sure I have.
Ooh, Daniel said the next big project they're working on is his shop. Is my shop.
Nice.
What, wood shop or?
I need a bigger workshop.
No.
Right, so I'm just going to gently run over this just to take the
Do you
super glue
know
off
what? I
of it.
don't know why.
And then we'll re-sand it.
Steve's got, but that's nice, Nick. You take care of everyone. I have to. I don't see anyone because of working in a school. I wear a mask all day. I constantly washing my hands. They get so sore. I would love nothing more than to go see my parents, but I daren't. I do a lateral flow test twice a week, which have both been negative. But yeah, I'm just very, very careful.
So let's try. Let's have a look at that. Have I got any more? I think that's it. Oh no. Yeah, that's fine. So just re-sand that up quickly.
Joe said about Mark doing different candle holders, tea light holders, etc. with Valentine's Day soon.
It's a good idea.
Lawrence said, "Does anyone know that sphere turn and jig of John Howard is still available?"
I don't know, to be honest.
Andy H said, "Cobbler's kids are worst." Don't know what that means. Jigsy said, "Wife wants me to knock out the wall under the stairs and put drawers in." Have you seen on Facebook, Jigsy? There was someone, and they took the stairs out and made it so the stairs itself actually lifted up. That was good. They could have storage stuff underneath there.
It's a bit extreme, though, isn't it?
No, because if you've got a house and especially if you've got walls up both sides, you've got nowhere to store stuff. If you've got a little house,
But do you
it's
know
ideal to put your shoes and
they're
everything
all
in
right?
it.
But do you not understand the mechanical workings that has to go to still make the stairs regulation when you come to sell the house?
Can you shut up?
Just saying.
I'll tell you what, you just don't, just shut up.
No, because building control will knock it on the head. They come in and see if you was to sell the house, because the stairs are hinged, they wouldn't meet regulation. It might be different in a country that doesn't have the regulation like we have in the UK. And to spend £1,000 taking a set of stairs out.
They don't take the whole stairs out. It's not the whole stairs. It's only like the bottom two steps, you numpty.
Oh right, you didn't say that.
Well, yeah, took the whole stairs out and done it so they all lifted up. You muppet. Robert Darman said, "Nikki, do the fixtures still hold water? What more could you want?" Just about. That's what I'm
They
concerned.
do hold water. That's the kids. They don't draw the blooming shower curtain properly.
Robert Nye said, "What's the update on the barn conversion? You're not on that at the minute, are you?"
No, we're waiting for the scaffolders to finish putting the scaffolding over the top of it so we can have the roof off of it. So once they're off, they won't be finished till middle of next week, I would imagine, because we're having the whole building scaffold all the way around, and also I'll put that back in there for. Also over the top, so we can have the roof off without any water damage. Because I can guarantee, as soon as we take the roof off of it,
It's going to rain.
it's going to rain.
You could lay money on it, really, couldn't you?
Yep.
That's going to happen.
And especially this time of year. Yeah, definitely. Around this way, especially on the coast anyway.
Daniel said, "You know why divorce is so expensive? Because it's worth it." Jo said she needs a new sofa first, but she likes to plan ahead. Levin's to turn is on. Hello, and says to Mark about doing a 3-wing bowl.
Yeah, that'd be cool. He could turn a pole, couldn't he, for his pole dancing?
John Scarborough said no point in continuing redecorating, Nicky. Once per room is quite enough.
As soon as the kids leave home, I'll have the whole house done. Because I know it won't get trashed.
No, they are better now. That the landing looks loads better since your dad painted it, doesn't it? And
well, yeah, because they don't put their hands up the room wall now like they used to.
Joe said, or a recliner chair. You should
I
have both, Joe. You need a recliner chair.
I'd love a recliner chair.
You wouldn't. Where do I put it?
In the window bay.
No, that's the cat's place now.
Oh, that's the cat's place. That's the cat's place.
Terry said, Mark, you could turn a decent apple. You're never going to fall out, ain't you?
Cheeky! Right, where's that delete button?
Daniel said he's with you, hot pins in his eyes rather than painting.
Oh man, I hate it. I really do hate it.
Mark went, ooh, lidded bowl. Notice your dad ain't answered. Bit concerned now.
Right, Yorkshire grit. Give us a coat of Yorkshire grit. Just to finish it off before we move it.
We've got... Oh, I do that every single time. No, I can't find it now. Why did I do that? Right, who lidded bowl? I can agree with you on that, Steve. Painting. On the painting, Brent said he don't like to. Sharon Dugdale's on. Hello. She said, steady on, Joe. Glim will be having palpitations. She's probably just opened another bottle of whiskey, to be honest.
Yeah, just to relieve the pain.
Joe Senior said potpourri bowl, Mark. Clive said a knight's sword to go with the grail. Alf Key is on. Hello, Alf. He said, hi guys, forgot you're alive.
Hi, Alf. We won't
Joe
make you
Senior
stand in the corner.
With a lid. Mark did a bowl with inlay. Jixie said, I've put off painting the rest of the house till the kids are older, otherwise I just keep sorting the pen scribbles. Ours are a bit beyond that now. It's just hands on the walls and not worrying when they take something up the stairs about knocking it into the wall. John Scarborough says he's with you on the paint, and Steve, he hates it.
Oh man, I hate it. I'd rather go and move 10 ton of gravel than paint.
Daniel said, I did my first ever immersion bowl yesterday.
Oh, nice. Nice bit of chatoyance in that bit of wood.
Chatoyance.
Chatoyance.
Camera.
Action. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thank you, Douglas. I weren't even looking.
Yeah, see, that could just kind of stuff. Bit of chatoyance. See it there?
Yeah, Daniel's doing his workshop. Mark's just said, see, Mark, you should be here.
We'll finish this with a bit of Hampshire Sheen High Gloss wax. So hopefully we can get a high gloss on it. And obviously I'm going to do the sides because once I get it in the jam chuck, I'm not really going to be able to get to it very well.
Right, so, Andy H is returned and said, Steve, do you know of a good YouTube demo about how to set up for live streaming and recording videos for a complete novice?
No. AH, Andy's asked that.
Andy H. No.
Oh, Andy H. Oh, sorry. No, not offhand. But I'm sure if you get in contact with any of us guys who live stream, I'm sure we can point you in the right direction, to be perfectly honest. It's not hard, mate. I go through OBS. On a Sunday live like this, I go through OBS straight to YouTube. On a Friday night, or if I've got earworms in, I was going through StreamYard, but I may be changing over to another piece of software called Restream. But again, you still run through your OBS on what they call virtual camera. It's not hard. It's just getting your head around it. Once you get your head around it, you're fine. But like I say, I'm sure we can point you in the right directions, mate.
Yeah, just ask any of them. Private message them. It'll be easier.
Yeah.
Jack said he's looking for a baby rattle demo for his monthly group challenge. Seen anyone do a baby rattle?
Yeah. Good day, Blair. Good daily Blair. Oh, good Blair.
No,
Okay. Good day, good
never heard of it.
Blair.
Blair?
Yeah, Mark knows who I mean. Good day, good daily Blair. Oh, whatever. I can't remember his name of his channel. Mark knows who I mean. He did one not so long ago. I think he did one. Was it Christmas time or just after Christmas? He made a baby rattle.
Pete said Lisa does all the decorating here. She asked me what colour nose you choose the same colours you already have, which annoys us, so we agree it doesn't need doing. We did that a bit of our bedroom. You wanted something completely different, which then meant a lot of stuff had to be changed, and you went, oh. So we sort of then didn't decide on a colour, did we?
No.
AH Bespoke, he said he has to do a lateral flow daily. Oh, I only have to do mine. I don't have to do it, but I do mine twice a week. I've got to do one today.
Andy
Do that
works
when I
in
go
nursing
in.
home, doesn't he?
Yeah. Hodgepodge said about Mark doing wooden flowers.
Yeah, I see a thing about that on
Oh,
Facebook this morning.
and Jigsy's just said he's got a beach log on the lathe to do a baby rattle.
There you go.
So are you going to record that, Jigsy, or going to do it on a live?
So there we go. That's just got Hampshire Sheen's wood wax. No, not wood wax. Hampshire Sheen's high gloss wax over the top of that. Is that camera still glitchy or is that
I
calm
don't
down?
know, just a minute. John Mooney's on. He said, hi, all sorry I'm late.
Hi, John.
Your dad's on as Richard Bunton now.
He just likes to confuse you. Alright, so that's Hampshire Sheen high gloss wax. Just buff that out.
Mark said, yeah, just shut up, Steve. Lol.
Good turn Daily Blair. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Daily Blair, that's the one. I knew it was Daily Blair in there somewhere. Right, so what we need to do now is make a jam chuck so I can get this.
Brian said, Steve, being a bit of a killjoy. When are you selling the house? Mark put, yes, Steve, you numpty.
As soon as possible. I want a bungalow really with about 10 acres of land around it so I can go have neighbours. That's what I'd like. Right, so let's get that out of there. Let's get this out of here.
Gerard, I'm not really a shoe person. I wait till a pair wears out and then I get another pair. Am I? You're quite lucky there. I'm not a shoe and handbag person. Not nowadays when you can just put it all in your phone case. I've got all my cards in there. Don't use cash.
So, oh, I need that
I
knife to get
have
centres off, don't
just lost where I am.
Don't I knock that out of there for? Oh no, I knew doing. Yeah, no, I was right. Right, so put the chuck back on. Put the chuck back on.
Mark's put, Steve,
What?
change the camera. That was obviously ages ago. That's what I mean. That's how far back I am on the thing. I only opened the blinking parsnips and even got the knife out.
No, YouTube chat. I've got to take my jacket off. YouTube
Why
chat.
have you put that? Dad put, sounds like a lot of work.
What, decorating?
It's only our bedroom.
I'll take my jacket off. Are you too hot in there? Or? Right.
No, I'm fine. You leave me alone.
Alright, well, I'm just starting to sweat. Water's running down my back. Lawrence, I'm going to block you in a minute. Keep saying things like that.
Pete put, need more storage, better kitchen, bathroom, just move house. Steve Scott said, I keep saying I'll do that tomorrow, but it never comes. That is so you.
So what I've got here is a piece of oak that I'm going to make a jam chuck out of. So I'm just going to round it up so there's no square edges on it so I don't smack my hand on it. And then we'll mark up and hollow out the middle. It's a piece of seasoned oak. It doesn't taste very nice. Oops.
James Crawford, hobby woodturner from Fife.
Hi James.
Welcome, James.
Thanks for coming over. So let's measure the diameter of the widest part of the appel, which is, cool, bang on 74 mil.
Do you measure
No,
up?
75 mil.
Why are you
So,
going in millimetres now, not inches?
because you take the mickey out of me and upset me.
Benjamin said, why does no one use wood wax 22?
I do use it sometimes, mate. Just don't use it very often. I don't know if I've got a 75 mil auger piece. What size is that?
So
Forcing a bit, sorry.
Douglas said he can't do the decorating 'cause he's got a bad heart and his wife's much better than him.
Yeah, I think I've got a bad heart as well, Douglas, because I don't like doing. I can't do the decorating either.
Dixie said he won't do a live, but it'll be recording though, maybe a few weeks before he gets it up.
So I have here a 72 mil
Hodgepodge said you've got to do a watermelon next.
watermelon. 72 mil force a bit. So I'm going to bore it out with this first.
Mark said, yeah, it is still glitching.
There's a bloody thing.
Right, Colin's got a question. Steve, does the SC4 use an Allen style key for the jaws?
Yes.
Thinking of just getting the companion chuck, but it doesn't come with a key and don't fancy spending an extra 20 quid for one. Get your head out the guy of the camera.
I don't know what size it is. Let me see what size Allen key is. It looks like about an 8 mil to me. Yeah, 8 mil Allen key. So if you've got an 8 mil Allen key, you can just use that. Right, so I'm going to forcing this out to 72 mil.
Daniel Tornes Jabbar said he's hoping to start doing some lives when he gets his shop built. Are you doing it at home? I think I've actually finally caught up with the chat. Your dad said he switched. I think your dad's switching between devices. That's why he's one on one and one on another. Because he's now bunting, like I say. Today's demo, we'll be cutting parsnips. Not carrots at the moment, Douglas. I'm doing the sparsnips first.
Just see how deep
They're not
that
interested
is.
in what you're doing. They want to know what I'm cutting up.
Are
they? I'm joking.
Welcome to the Nicky Sunday night.
What are you doing now?
Making a jam chuck. 30.
Who?
Making a jam chuck.
I don't want jam with me apple.
Because I need to be able to get that wedged in there. Oh, it's a bit big, that is. What's going on here? Did I measure that wrong? No, 75 mil. 72 mil. Oh, well, we'll sort it. We'll sort it. We'll wrap it with something. Alright, so. I should have made this earlier, really, but I was messing around with the van yesterday, watching lives. Didn't get a chance.
Sat on your backside doing nothing as usual when you could have been decorating.
Yeah.
Laying bricks, you know, doing anything really. Be nice for you to do some stuff.
Right, so I'm going to just nick off these edges here with a saw. I had a saw in here. Actually, I'll put them on the lynch and cut them off with a lynch. That'll be easier.
parsnips, Douglas. If you're on about them, I part boil them so they're soft, and then I roast them, and sometimes I put honey on the top.
Alright, that's better. That's better. I don't know if that's deep enough to go that way, but we'll try it.
Yeah, we had a car we used to be able to put in the garage.
We
Now
used
we
to have a
don't have a
garage you could put a
garage.
car in, you mean?
We used to have a car that would fit in the garage. I don't know if them ones would fit, would they?
No, too high, aren't they?
Jack said not deep enough.
No, it's going to be
You used
close.
the reason it was out was because you used real inches, not man inches.
I can just tap that in there. I think we'll get it.
Daniel said he parks the car in the garage because he don't want to scrape the ice off of it.
I've got a
We've got a
carport.
carport, ain't we? But whose car do you scrape the ice off in the morning if there is?
My
The
daughter's.
daughter's. Bless your heart. I look out the window going, oh, look, he scraped your car. You can got to do it now because he's working from home. Barry from Wood Creation said, Steve, could you recommend a good set of Forstner bits? The one you're using seems to cut really well.
They're cheap ones off of eBay I got, to be honest, mate. Don't know if this bit of wood is deep enough, like Jack just said. Yeah, they're the ones I got off of eBay.
It's really weird hearing you bang, but then seeing a different on the.
So that'll be alright for the bottom. But we just need to. I suppose I could hollow the middle out a little bit deeper for the bottom to go in.
Doug Miller's quite funny because Steve's one of these people that if he sees people pouring like hot water over their car windscreen, or he don't even really like the idea of de-icer. He's just old-fashioned, scrape it and done.
Old-fashioned.
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 Well, you don't like pouring boiling water on, or
Well, no, because you get a little tiny stone chip. That's shatter your window if you're not
but
careful.
we could get a recover, like Doug said, you get a blanket that you put over.
No, I'll just scrape it. It's not an issue, is it?
If she had the cover, she'd just chuck it on the floor, wouldn't she?
Right, so let's see that. I don't want to go too deep because I don't want to go. Well, I don't want to go all the way through. But we'll see how that goes. Oh, that's better. Oh, suits you, sir. Right, a little bit more. Whoa, that was close. Just poked a little tiny hole through that. Look. Funnel.
What, enough to put a worm in?
Worm? What worm?
Put a worm in the hole.
No, just, oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I can get away with that. So I'm going to cut this matting so we can got so much hanging over.
Toonpish Craft is on.
Hi, Wendy. Hope you're well.
She's just popped in.
So just cut a bit of this off. Cheap man you get from the pound shop for £1.20. No,
PJ said curve the bottom out, Steve.
Yeah, I have done. And it is fan-dabby-doozy. So we're going to do the top first.
Scott said he part boils the parsnips and then he forgets to roast them.
So I'm just going to cut all this excess off here so we ain't got nothing flapping about.
Midnight Joke said it's bruised now.
There you go, chuck all that in a bin. Well, nearly in the bin anyway. So.
Tornay said I've been married 20 years now. Not using the garage for the cars is not an argument I need to have, lol.
Oops. A little bit high that. I'm on the right camera. Yep.
Hodge said he don't have a scrape, but he'll end up having to use a gym membership card or something.
You say that, I've used a bank card before.
Benjamin said, I agree with Steve, the blue de-icer stuff's poisonous to animals, just use a little elbow grease.
Well, it's not that, it ain't no good for you. You mean nowadays most cars are got bonded windscreens and they're not really, the chemicals are not really good for the glues on the windscreens.
Tornage, Daniel and Mark both said funnel long.
I'm just putting a little bit of a divot in there, using the spindle gouge to make the hole.
Douglas said, Steve, I thought you said no funnels this year.
Yeah, I did actually, didn't I?
Guess what? Glenn's on.
Hi, Glenn. So I'm just going to make a little bit of a divot in there so we know where we're going to put our stalk. So we just need to sand that up. And to be honest, when you hammer that in there, it doesn't matter whether it's not perfectly central, because it just means you've not got, you haven't got the hole dead in the middle, which might actually give it a little bit of better look from my bruised apple. Right, so I'm just going to sand this up. So 100, 120, 240. So I'm going to sand and seal it. Splash of sand and sealer.
Alf put, no, not hot water. 2 big jugs of cold water, then AC on. Go.
To be honest, it don't take many seconds to scrape a windscreen anyway, does it? I think I do Chloe's whole car in about 3 minutes, if that.
They're all heated as well, aren't they?
Well, 9 times out of 10, well, mine's thawing out. Turn the van on before I go to work. While I was thawing out, I'll do her car. Right, so Yorkshire grit it.
Me and Mark fell out. I'm going to put him in the corner in a minute.
Why?
He's put, you need a new spindle gouge, Steve. Simon Hope's website's open again. Hint, hint, lol.
See, mate, you got me in trouble buying the bowl gougers. Don't get me in trouble no more.
Glyn put, nice pair, Nikki, lol.
So as you can see, because it's dark wood, you can see all the grit grinding it down, or sanding it down, shall we say. Oh, I turned it off for. Just buff it out, get rid of all the excess off. So now we'll give it a drop of, don't know what I put the wax away for.
Mark, put the link on again for your live tomorrow. I think if you didn't already.
So I'm using again Hampshire Sheen's high gloss wax. Now I'm just going to give this one coat, but obviously the more coats you give it, the higher, the deeper the shine you'll get.
I don't think I've done that.
And really you should leave it in between coats to, or applying and buffing, just so that can soak in, which will give you a better finish. But
Not earthen.
so that's the top of the apple.
Apple.
What I'm going to do is, once we get at the bottom done, I'm going to drill a little hole in. I'm going to make a little core. Is it core? What do they call the bit on the top?
Stalk.
Yeah, is it
Pause, what's in the middle?
stalking?
I think
I've got to try and get it out now.
Thorndyke's on.
Hi Lewis, how you doing?
Lawrence said, question, do you know why they call it a jam chuck?
Yeah, because it's jammed in there and I can't get it out. I'm just going to drill a hole in the back of that so I can tap it out from the back.
Did you say hello to Lewis?
Yeah, I said hello to Lewis. Hello, Lewis.
Douglas is going in the corner. He's put Steve Yandel to have a sale on for the easy wood tools. Stop encouraging him.
I don't want to. I'm not. You mean I like easy? I think easy wood tools are great, but I personally couldn't justify spending the amount of money they are for a set because I wouldn't use them a lot. So right, so let's tap that out of there.
Right, guys. Anyone who is not subbed to Mark the Gentleman Woodturner, we need to get him to 700. He is 9 away from 700 subs.
Dun dun dun.
Let's see if we can get him to 700 before his live tomorrow.
So top's all done. So let's get the chuck back in. I might keep this jam chuck. Not that I'm never going to do another apple, but
You might do a decent apple.
you cheeky.
I meant a proper apple. So
No,
it's like
no,
proper
no, no,
apple.
no, 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 no. Don't go there. You've already done it. Like I said, it don't matter if it's not perfectly centered.
Can we just say well done to Wendy because she hit 500 subs the other day?
Well done, Wendy. So we're going to lose a little bit of this off the bottom of this because I think it's a little bit big, and I want a bit of a flat bottom on the
A bit
bottom.
confused about what Gerard's put. Steve, do you get paid for overtime? You are on 75mm. That means
No, I don't know. Overtime. There's no such thing as overtime when you're self-employed. Right, so I'm just going to curve this off a little bit more. And then taper that in to give me, oops, like the bottom core. Now I know some people, oh, let's just move that in the chuck. I know some people, a little bit aggressive with the tool there. I know some people actually put a core in the bottom, but I'm not going to. Pushed a little bit hard on the tool.
oh 75 minutes. He meant
All right.
because you've been on since you've been on an hour and 20 minutes. Who's on after you, anyone?
I don't know
I
if
think they're good.
Robert's doing a live, is he? Hodgepodge. Robert's normally follows me. So just try and curve out a little bit better.
Colin said he's 16 away from 200.
Oh, well done, Colin. It's nice to see all these makers' channels grow. So let's have a look at that. Right, I think I'm going to just round it off a little bit with the sandpaper. And I think we are fairly close. Let's just get the extraction on.
I'm getting hungry.
Well, the quicker you get dinner done, the quicker you'll be able to eat.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, we've got to pop out, haven't we?
Don't do it. It's not over. It's overrated, mate.
What? Won't put the meat on when we go out. You'll have to clear it when we cut back.
So 120, 240. We'll give it a bit of sand and sealer. Then we'll Yorkshire grit it. And then polish it out. So sand and sealer. This cloth here.
If I'm going to do Casey any roast potatoes, I think I'll just do her parsnips. She shouldn't ever eat them, does she?
No. So sand and sealer. what am I doing? Yorkshire Gruet. Sends your eyes a bit funny how that's spinning like that. Looks like it's out of balance, doesn't it?
Terry Bray's 3 away from 200 subs.
Oh, Terry. He'd be 4 away when I unsubscribe for his cheek.
So if you're not subbed, get over to these guys' channels and show your support for them.
Everybody should go over to everybody's channel and subscribe.
Don't cost you nothing.
Just shows you a little bit of support for the other makers. And we've got some awesome makers in the community. Alright, so. It's nice and clean. So a bit of Hampshire Sheen wax. Just buff this in. Get this done. All we've got to do is make the bit for the top, whatever it's called, stem, stalk, whatever they call it, what attaches it to the tree. Just buff that up. Like I say, ideally this should be left a few minutes to soak in before buffing up, but oops. Don't need no major pressure. If you put too much pressure on it, you just take all the wax off again. So there we go. That is our apple. If I can get it out. Oh man. Take out the chuck. That's our apple.
If anybody's put a question I've missed, I apologise. Brian's 19 away from 200 at Hartwood Turning. A lot of people are going over and subbing. Well, good on you. Wendy suggested links would be cool.
Yeah, Mark's going to love you, Wendy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get out there now. Man, that's why I call it a jam chuck.
Florida Bearded Woodworkers on.
Hi, Florida.
He said he can't stay for long because he's getting ready for church.
Well, welcome anyway.
Klondike said, good day yesterday. It's awesome that subs are coming through.
Oh, man,
Ian Leonard said, question, are you going to use a clove for the, whatever it is in the bottom? Calyx? Don't know what it means. Oh, you know, because you have that bit in the bottom, don't you? That brown bit.
Won't me do anything because I can't. I've hammered it in there that tight.
I can't get it out.
I can't get the blooming thing out. Trying to open it up so I can.
Douglas said that Mark did great in his live on Saturday.
He did very well. Oh man, what's going on? Right.
Oh, though you got it stuck.
I have got it stuck. I need to cut a bit of wood so I can tap that out there. I don't want to do too much damage to it. It's the jam chuck is too jammy.
Terry got 56 subs yesterday.
Well done, Terry.
Brent said, when you sub a maker, does that maker know the name of the sub? There
we go. So just mark
Steve.
that out. What? Sorry.
When you sub a maker, does that maker know the name of the sub?
If the subscriber's got a channel and they want it to be seen, then yes, it will be seen. But some people don't like it to be seen, so you can't see all of them. Right, so there's the apple.
John said he thinks he's subbed to most makers, but he's missed a few. Is there a list anywhere? No, I don't think there is.
Oh no, the only thing you can do is go on other makers' website or channels and click on what they're subscribed on and see if you want to subscribe to some of the channels they follow. Right, so We need to make the bit for the top. I've marked that a little tiny bit, but when you get the stem in there, you ain't really going to see that. But I can sort that. So I need a piece of wood
Joe
to...
said get Nikki to pull it off. I haven't got the strength, Joe. Not with my back at the minute.
Joe, don't. This is a family show. Don't say things like that. Right, bit of walnut? No, not really. Light wood or dark wood? What do you reckon, Nick?
Pete said, excellent work there. Steve's already turned an apple in its bowl. Already in its bowl.
Got a piece of yew. Let's try a piece of yew. I think
Piece
that's
of
yew.
maple.
Yeah, a piece of yew. Let's get a piece of yew and see if we can turn a...
Because I've gone back through the chat, because obviously I missed some. But Benjamin put, Steve, use Newton's third law. Whenever two objects interact, they exert equal and opposite forces on each other.
That's out now, mate. I've marked the top a little tiny bit, but if I need be, I'll go cut that on the chop so it'll be easier. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
1 panda, 2 panda, 3 panda. Oh, you all get to hear him doing it as well. He hadn't just snuck off, see?
Right, so
Oh, Terry only needs 1 sub for 200. Come on, guys. You're not subbed to him. He's put, Nikki, I only need 1 sub now for 200. We'll get you there. Come on, if you're not subbed to Terry.
right now, most people would do this with a skew, but I'm not. I'm going to do it with a gouge because I
Thought
don't
you
know.
left the door open then.
You what?
Thought you left the door open then.
So just quickly rough it down. Turn it a bit. Could be a little bit longer, really, but never mind. Just try this one. So I'm going to taper this, basically, so...
Oh. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, Krafts with Blake's on.
Hi, Blake. Try and put a little tiny... Oops, not like that, ain't.
Neil said if anyone wants a sub and he's not subscribed to you, message him. It's the best way to do it, probably.
Is that going to be too big? Maybe.
Lawrence said, I think if you put a small piece of wood inside the chuck, so when you hammered the turned thing out, you'll not damage it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's just... I weren't
Mark's
thinking, mate.
chat's frozen.
Has it?
Hmm.
YouTube's having some major issues the last few days. Let's try again. See, that one just broke.
Terry, if you hit 100, 200, come on. I think Richie said he's got 201. I told you we'd get you there before tomorrow.
Who's that?
Terry Bray, TJ Turner.
Well done, mate.
Douglas said Market's doing all sorts today. So congratulations to Terry. He put, thank you team. I now have 201 subs.
Well done, mate.
Love you all. Brilliant. Jigsy said his chat's been going crazy over the last week.
He's what?
His chat has been going crazy over the last week.
The whole channel.
Can I ask what you're turning now?
The core bit for the top.
Okay. I thought didn't you buy a metal one for that?
No.
You're supposed to buy them. That's what you was waiting for.
No, I ain't buying them. Make one.
I'm disappointed now.
Well, there's a surprise.
Joe said, mind your end, Steve.
Who said that?
Joe.
Trouble is, I don't want to be too aggressive with it. I've got to be enough on it to get the cut.
Dad said change cameras.
Who said that?
Dad, because you're on the end camera instead of the overhead one. Good job they're watching, isn't it?
Oh yeah, because you're not.
Perhaps I'll resign. Douglas said picture and chat's jumping around there. Florida Bearded Woodworker said he's got 3 new subs. Thanks, guys. He's at 106. Woodwardry by Colin said, what size Allen key fits the SC4 chuck, Steve?
I just said that. 8mm.
Oh, right.
8mm, mate.
Perhaps you said that before. I'm sorry.
I did notice with the.
Just,
I did notice yesterday with the YouTube chat that you'd get a question and then that would come back a few minutes later. You get the same question that sort of jump about.
A new person, Woodsley Summercraft.
That's Rob.
Oh, I've never seen him before.
Hi, Rob. I'm trying to be really careful with this because everyone's going to snap off.
Won't talk to you then.
Right, I'm going to finish the rest with sandpaper, I think, because everyone's going to snap.
Actually, you kept very quiet.
I need to just thin that off a little bit there.
Steve Scott said it's the first time he's had trouble with his chat, but it just keeps freezing.
Who's that?
Steve Scott.
It's YouTube, innit? I know when I uploaded a video earlier, they were saying that said that there was issue. Oh man!
Have you snapped it?
No, but it's going to snap. Don't know if I can sand it now.
I'm trying to watch you and read this. No, it weren't just me. Richard said, please don't resign, Nikki. Alf said, why don't you just cut a piece of twig from the hedge?
I ain't got edge. Let's try and sand that a bit.
Joe put steady.
Oh,
So I could get one off one of the apples in the...
Yeah, go get a real one.
Do you want me
to? No, I've got it now. I've done it now.
I don't think they're big enough, are they?
So, anyway, there it is. Just going to finish it off.
Douglas said the way YT is acting up makes it hard to watch and chat. Yeah.
So I'm just going to rough that up. Oops.
Richard said his is Richard RJK Spinnerwood said his chat's been fine all weekend, but just went mental.
So anyway, there's the Corey bit.
Cory bit.
Cory
Not
bit.
the
So,
core, is it?
well, I don't
Because
know.
the
Whatever
core's
you
the bit in
call
the
it.
middle.
What do you call it then? Whatever you call it. So let's just measure what we need. Drill bit. Hoping about 3 mil, 3.5. So it's near enough. So I'm going to get a drill. And I'm not going to drill this dead down the centre. I'm going to drill it to one angle, slightly.
No,
No, I'm not drilling dead down the
you
centre.
can't do anything proper.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drill at a slight angle.
We're not watching anything now.
Why? Because my head's
There's
in the
no.
way.
No, we're on a camera with nothing on it.
Yes, you are. That'll come up in a second. There you go.
Can see your feet.
Let's just go a little bit bigger because that's a little bit tight. So just run that down a little
Joe
bit.
said it's called a stalk.
Stalk.
Mm.
Stalk. There we go. Bit
Terry,
more.
TJ Turner, can you message Mark, please, before Steve's live ends? Thank you.
Dude, it's a bit big, this is really. It's a little bit too big and chunky, I think, but...
Chunky.
Ooh.
It's chunky. I've lost my knife. It's my knife. Oh no, I've lost my knife.
So Doug's got to go, has he?
What?
Doug's got to go.
No.
Yeah.
Who?
Doug. Here to go. I'll
Yeah.
see you later.
Have to go. Sorry, I was looking for my knife.
Right, so
There it is.
just put a little spot of super glue on that. Medium super glue. Just put a little tiny bit on this.
Benjamin said apple umbilical cord.
I'm just going to gently tap that in so it goes in a little bit further.
It's in tip. Tip, tip, tip.
Just put my drill bits away. Now I think that stalk is too long, but we'll let you guys decide on that. So there you go. My first attempt of making a appel. What do you reckon?
Oh, we ain't caught up yet.
Caught up yet.
Bit flat on the top. Let's have a look. Good for a first attempt. No, that stalk's okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
So there you go.
I could have done with being a bit. I don't know. No. Yeah, it looks all right. Looks good. I like the stalk.
So my first attempt of a apple. No, it's not quite right to look like an apple. It's a bit stripy, but I'll bring it on that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have had the stripe in it, but
No.
yeah.
That's the bit of wood I had.
No,
And as
I
we was
like
running
it.
late.
I like it.
So it just wants a bit better polishing up. I will give it another polish up.
I bet if you went and got another a normal apple, that's what actually it would probably look like.
No, it's not nice. I mean, I never made fruit before, so it's what it is. What it is.
Wendy said, "Is there anyone else who she can sub to?"
Yeah, it's up to me, Wendy.
Right, I'm going to make this announcement because Mark is not doing a live tomorrow night.
Oh, is he not?
No, he's just feeling a bit tired and.
Okay, it's fair enough.
So, but he's got Terry, TJ Turner, he's going to be standing in for him. So if you can all go over and support Terry, that would be great. Mark is fine. He's just, I'd say, a little bit tired. And
he's been the last week or so. Mark's been very, very focused on getting ready for the piece he did yesterday. So I would imagine with getting ready for that and other things, he needs to have a bit of a break and recuperate.
Yep. So you just take it easy, Mark, and you know.
Definitely.
But it's always good to get someone to cover you, I think, isn't it? Rather than just leaving
Oh, of
it.
course, yeah. It's and the good thing is Mark's now arranged it. He knows tomorrow he's not going to be able to do it live. Rather than leaving it to the last minute and then saying, right, no live. You mean this is what I've always said to people: if you can't do it live, then let people know. Don't just leave the link up there and let people turn up and not even say anything. So, but anyway, I'm sure Mark will be fine. And
yeah, he's got to just take it easy, look after himself for a couple of days. And
so what I'm going to quickly do, I'm just going to quickly buff that.
Before you carry on,
I could buff it on the
Alf
buffer
said stalk, and the other end is the blossom end.
Blossom.
A lot of people just said a lovely job. I'm not going to go through all of them. Gerard put very nice, Stephen, simple to do.
Who put that?
Gerard. Douglas Mungham. This is a challenge for you. Where's the bite out of the apple?
Yeah, I just see that. I think I might break my teeth on that one. But once buff it up, really, I might buff it up on the wheel, on the buffing wheel. But I think I've got the shape about right. I'm just not 100% sure on this core. I've got another piece of wood, which got a nice bit of grain in it. I might have another go and.
Yeah, Gerard, he's had too much pole dancing, Mark. Yeah, you just need to take care of yourself, Mark. All right, everyone understands, and
yeah, definitely.
And everyone go over and just support Terry. You know, might be able to get them subs up again, Terry.
And the trouble is, because Mark's now in his 60s, he takes a little while longer to recuperate than the rest of us. Bless him. He knows I love him. Right, so there's my apple. Thank you very much to everybody who came over. I know it's not perfect, but it's my first attempt. A few modifications on the jam chuck, I think, so I can push it out. Maybe drill a hole in the back. But other than that, yeah, it was good. It was good for a first attempt. Obviously, we was waiting for these to come. These. What's the matter?
Terry's just put, Nikki, does that mean I need to turn a decent apple?
Cheeky
We could have an apple challenge. There you go.
No. Don't even go there. So what I was waiting for was these.
I could end up with I could have a bowl of apples then.
Terry's going to turn you a bunch of grapes.
Some wooden flowers.
So these was what I was waiting for. These are from Maximus. These are Evolution centers, 16mm across. This has got a sprung-loaded center in it. So as you're pushing your piece onto it, obviously it then digs into the teeth. And then this is just a live center on the end there.
So now it's my fault you're spending money.
Yeah, it's your fault. So, you know, if you want me to do bigger things, I'll have to buy a bigger lathe. So that'd be absolutely perfect. But but we got there. We did it. I did it. I've said I've done it. You mean it's a first for me?
Jigsy said he's got to make some fruit for his sister-in-law's cooking channel at some point.
I've never. I don't know. I need to just do things like that. So it's been fun. Don't get me wrong. It's been fun. It's just
better than a bowl. I'm fed up of bowls.
Perhaps we should get you on there then.
No, you're right.
So, thank you very much to everybody who's come over. It's been very enjoyable as always. Once again, thank you so much to Jigsy for sending me the bowl. Absolutely, I'm going to show people again. Anybody who didn't catch it the first time. So this is Jigsy's. Is it Jigsy's Shed, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jigsy's Shed did a giveaway on Instagram for his burnt project. Daniel's doing monthly challenges, and this month was burnt. This is Jigsy's entry, well not entry, it's just his piece that he did. And what he did is, because he's hit 500 followers on Instagram, he did this as a giveaway, and I was lucky enough to win it. So thank you so much, Jigsy, for sending it over to me, and really quick as well. He signed it on the bottom there, which is nice. He's obviously burnt the outside. Go and watch the video. Let's see if we can find the link and stick the link in for the video. That would be even better. But he's obviously burnt the bottom, filled it with silver embellishing wax, and he's done a really, really nice job. I'm going to see if I can find a link and chuck the link in the...
Your dad want to know where's the leaf?
Oh, don't you start. Right, so here we go. Right, so what I'll do is I'll copy
Right, I'm going to
link.
go. Take care, everyone. Have a good week. And see you next Sunday. Bye. Bye.
So there is the link for Jigsy's video where he made this, or he turned this. Go over and check it. If you haven't subscribed to Jigsy's channel, excuse me, go over and subscribe to his channel. Very talented young man, and I really am very grateful for this. Jigsy is going to go in the house, and we'll put it in the hallway with some of the pieces that I have done. So well done, sir. Well done. Once again, congratulations to all the makers who took part in yesterday's Crafty Festival. Some absolutely awesome makers, some really talented people on there, and entertained some people for what was it, nearly 12 hours, 14 hours, I believe. So some really nice pieces on there, really nice different crafts as well. I think there was glass blowing, pottery. We had an electronics guy, some total different people. So it was nice. So that's it from me. Tomorrow we have, tonight, what we got today. Robert, Hodgepodge, have you got a live this afternoon? I don't know if Hodgepodge has got a live. He normally has a live after mine. If not, he normally has a premiere tonight. I'm not sure on what time. Like I said, I've got a video coming out, my burnt challenge bowl. Let me see if I can find that and put the link up for that. Tonight at 4, or this afternoon at 4 o'clock. See if I can find it. Stick the link up for it. It's only a short film. It's only about 11 minutes, so it's not a very long one. Come on. Computer's running slow. I think everything's running slow nowadays. Alright, so copy that. So this is the link for my video at 4 o'clock. But obviously if you subscribe and hit the bell button, then you'll have a notification come up for that. So then we have Wayne the Woodturner. I think he's got one at, I think it's 8:30 or 8 o'clock. Wayne has one. Then we've got Popcast International. Robert's live has already started, so I better hurry up. Popcast International, then JP Woodwork, then Caitlin the Cat. Then we're back tomorrow dinner time for Wayne the Woodturner, and obviously Mark's not doing a live tomorrow night, so Terry from TJ Turner will be covering Mark's live, so keep an eye out for those guys. And then obviously the premieres and the lives will carry on through the week. So I'm going to knock it on the head now because obviously I don't want to overrun Robert. So I'll see you guys next Friday night. So take care, speak to you soon, and bye for now. Thanks for coming over.
That's all, folks.